Hello everyone, welcome back, and today I am going to be unboxing the new editions of the first 5 Duran Duran albums. So a few days ago, on the 17th of July 2024, Duran Duran re-released their first 5 albums on CD. I know the first 3 you can definitely still get on CD because I have them, and you can buy them on Amazon, brand new. But Notorious and Big Thing, I believe, haven't been reissued for quite a while because I had to get those secondhand. I couldn't find those copies on Amazon. So I do have these CDs already, technically. However, I wanted to get these ones because I actually prefer these cardboard cases. I like them because I feel like it gives them like a little bit of like a mini vinyl kind of look, you know? I just feel like they look better. And so once Duran Duran announced in a post about a month ago that they were going to be releasing new editions of the CDs, I was like, I have to get them. And so I did. I went out on the day that they came out and I got each one. And I thought, I'm going to unbox them because why not? These new releases don't have any bonus tracks. They don't have any remixes as far as I'm aware. They're just the original album, but now in the cardboard sleeve. And I'm hoping that because we have the first 5 albums, the albums from the 80s, that we get re-releases of the albums from the 90s. I know we already have Medazzaland, because that came out about 2 years ago, I think, wasn't it? We already have that one in the new cardboard sleeves, but I think it would be great if they did the same with Liberty, the wedding album, and Thank You, because we also have all the other albums in cardboard sleeves now. So I think we are just waiting on Liberty, the wedding album, and Thank You to be re-released. So I feel like maybe they might do it on vinyl at some point and then bring the CDs as well. Sort of like what they did with All You Need Is Now, Red Carpet Massacre and Astronaut. Because as well they did release vinyls along with these CDs, but I didn't get the vinyls. I do have a copy of each vinyl. My Rio is an original copy, I believe. I have a double edition of the debut. I have 2 Seven and the Ragged Tigers, 2 copies of Notorious, and 2 copies of Big Thing. So I did consider getting the Rio vinyl because mine is an original and I don't like playing my like older, rarer vinyls as much because my vinyl player's not great, so I don't want it to damage them too much. And I do plan on getting an original of the Duran Duran album, so I just thought it would be a little bit pointless for me to get the vinyls at this point in time. So that's why I just got the CDs. You know, I do hope that this means there will be a re-release of the 90s albums on CD and vinyl at some point. And also maybe there will be with Paper Gods at some point. I mean, it is coming up to 10 years of Paper Gods, so who knows. But anyway, we will get on with the unboxing now. And we're obviously going to start at the beginning with Duran Duran. Okay, so here is the CD in all of its glory. And I'm sure many of you will know the track list, but if you don't, or if you want to know anyway, Girls on Film, Planet Earth, Anyone Out There, To the Shore, Careless Memories, Night Boat, Sound of Thunder, Friends of Mine, and Tel Aviv. The debut album was released on the 15th of June, 1981. Now, my favourite song from Duran Duran is To the Shore. I think that's really unpopular. I don't really hear many people say they like To the Shore, but I do. It's unique, it's poetic. It's, you know, definitely more poetry rather than a typical song, and I think that's why I like it. It's nonsensical, it's mystical, I just like it. Oh my gosh, you open it up and you have the picture of the band that is on the front, but bigger. That is great. Like, you could just have that on display. How amazing. How perfect is that? The CD itself is stuck. So here we have the CD. It has the track list written on it. I like that. It's simple, but it's nice. Not sure if this is like what's in the middle of the vinyl. I'm not really taking much notice. And as I've said, I don't have an original of this album on vinyl, so I'm not entirely sure. But there's the CD. It's quite hard to put them back in, I will say that. And of course we have a booklet, and the back is just like this, the back of the CD. Did I show you the back of the CD? If not, here is the back. The only thing with the cardboard sleeves is because it's a gatefold, it doesn't really like closing. Or have I just put the CD too far that it won't? Yeah, no, okay. Whatever, it's fine. My gatefold vinyls tend to do that as well. In the book, oh wow, this is good. They have the lyrics. Because a lot of new albums now don't tend to have the lyrics in the little book that comes with the CD. And I suppose that's because you can now just Google them. But I don't know, I think there's something about reading the lyrics in the little book that comes with the album that's fun, you know? I think all CDs should still include lyrics in the little booklet. We have lyrics on this page and a little photo of the Careless Memories video. Great video. Then the other page is just lyrics to the rest of the songs. And then we have the credits and more photos from Careless Memories. So there we go. So that is Duran Duran, the album. Now we will move along to the staple, Rio. This one's sealed a little bit tighter than the other, so it's quite hard to find an opening, like a place where I can cut it without potentially damaging the CD. So here we have Rio. Rio was originally released on the 10th of May 1982, which I'm sure so many people will still have this on vinyl, will still listen to this. I think this will still be listened to in years to come. I know it will be by me. I'm going to keep this album alive. Again, we have another picture on the inside of the band. The track list on here is Rio, My Own Way, Lonely in Your Nightmare, Hungry Like the Wolf, Hold Back the Rain, New Religion, Last Chance on the Stairway, Save a Prayer, and The Chauffeur. You know, as soon as The Chauffeur's brought up, I'm going to mention how much I love The Chauffeur, because I do. The Chauffeur will always be one of my favourite Duran Duran songs. My favourite song from Rio, and they recently played it at the release festival in Athens that they did on the 18th of July. They played it there, and I was just so jealous that I still haven't seen The Chauffeur live. That is one song by Duran Duran that I would just love to see live, and I really hope it happens one day, because I love The Chauffeur. I think it's a brilliant song, and I still can't believe there are some people that actually don't like it. Come out and admit you're wrong. I'm kidding. We all have an opinion. It's fine to not like a song, but, you know, I just can't believe people don't like The Chauffeur. Anyway, so the CD itself. Ooh, it looks like it's blue. Here is the CD itself, again with the track list on. I'm not quite sure why I was shocked it was blue, because I have just remembered that the centre, the sticker in the centre of the vinyl is like this, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Someone might come along and tell me I'm wrong, or I'll look at the picture later and be like, no, you were wrong. I'm pretty sure this is the sticker that's in the centre of the vinyl. So there we have the CD. I think the only thing about CDs is you can't, you know, you get a nice CD and you can't see it spinning. But to be fair, if you could see it spinning, it'd probably be going too fast for you to see what was on it anyway. Then, of course, we have a booklet. And what's in this one? Ah, this is cool. So we have We have lyrics in this one again, and some of the songs actually tell you when they were written. So My Own Way says it was written May 81, and Hold Back the Rain says it was written the 19th of March 82. Again, more lyrics on the next page. And wow, New Religion and Last Chance on the Stairway were written exactly a year apart. So New Religion was written on the 27th of August 1980, and Last Chance on the Stairway was written on the 27th of August 1981. Now in here, Save a Prayer is actually titled Save a Prayer Till the Morning After. And I don't know if I actually read somewhere that that was originally going to be the title, but they shortened it because, you know, Save a Prayer Till the Morning After, it is a little bit of a mouthful. I don't know if that is true. I'm sure I actually read it somewhere, but I could be wrong. And then on the last page, we just have the photo that is in the middle of the album and also the credits. And so there we have Rio. And now let's move on to Seven and the Ragged Tiger. So now we have Seven and the Ragged Tiger, and the track list is The Reflex, New Moon on Monday, I'm Looking for Cracks in the Pavement, I Take the Dice, Of Crime and Passion, Union of the Snake, Shadows on Your Side, Tiger Tiger, and The Seventh Stranger. Now, Seven and the Ragged Tiger was originally released on the 21st of November 1983. Inside, there's no picture of the band this time. A little bit disappointed. I thought there might be, but it's fine. So let's see the CD. I do have a CD copy of this, so I wonder if it's the same. We will find out next week when I finally get the CD out of the case. So here is the CD. Once again, it has the track listing on. There we go, there's the CD. I do think it's pretty much the same as the one I have, but I'm not sure if the one I have is a little bit more like this colour, like a yellowy, goldy kind of colour, rather than this like brown, pink sort of colour. I'm not entirely sure. So of course, the booklet is just the same as the album cover on the front and back. And once again, it has the lyrics in there and on the next page. And then the next page is just the thank yous. Not really any photos in this book. Not a photo in the album. I was a little bit disappointed because, you know, once there was a photo in the middle of Rio, I was like, oh, maybe there's a photo in every one. But there's not. This one is just like the old paper that, you know, the map, Seven and the Ragged Tiger. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't completely researched the backstory of this. I have, however, been getting into Seven and the Ragged Tiger quite a lot recently. I would say at the moment it is probably my favourite 80s Duran Duran album, but that's always changing. And I know when I did my album ranking, which was quite a few months ago actually, I did put Seven and the Ragged Tiger quite low, I think, but that will probably change now. But that's Seven and the Ragged Tiger, so let's move on to Notorious. Let's open Notorious. Be very careful not to give John Taylor a haircut. Standing on the edge of the quay, no light splashing on the water for me. It's the wrong album. Should have sang that 4 albums ago. So we have Notorious. This is the back with, I believe, Christy Turlington on there. Now, the track listing for this album is Notorious, American Science, Skin Trade, A Matter of Feeling, Hold Me, Vertigo, Do the Demolition, So Misled, Me Tell Presidente, Winter Marches On, and Proposition. Notorious was originally released on the 10th of November 1986. My favourite song from this album is Vertigo, Do the Demolition. American Science probably comes in at second. I just really like Vertigo. I don't know why, I just do. You know when you just like a song you can't put into words why? I can't put most things into words, to be completely honest. I'm not very good with words. So there's no photo on the inside. It's just black and then this like fingerprint design. Someone might tell me that it's not a fingerprint, but I think it is. I could be wrong. Oh wow, I like this CD. I like the pattern on it. It's the same pattern as this, I believe. But of course, the track list is on this CD, as well as all the others. So there we have the CD of Notorious. Give me 5 minutes to put it back. And then the booklet. Once again, same as the front and back of the CD. However, I'm not quite sure what this is about. This like little... this. What is this about? Because that is not on the back of the album, but it is on the back of the booklet in the album. So does anyone know if there's a reason, like, why this photo's like that? I don't know. Oh, so this is not even a lyric booklet. It's basically the inside of the album with the band's names on there and then the thank yous on here. A little bit of a disappointing booklet because there were some great photos from the Notorious time. I think they could have put in there, and I'm quite disappointed there's not the lyrics in this book. But I've never actually looked at the booklet that came with the CD of Notorious I have from when it was released, at the time that CDs were released. I think it was from the 90s, my copy. So I never looked at the booklet in there because I think it was kind of like stuck. I couldn't get it out. It was stuck to the plastic for some reason. But anyway, that is Notorious. And we will move on now to the final album, which is Big Thing. So here is Big Thing. Now, the track list isn't actually on the back of this, so I can't read it out yet. Hopefully there's one inside. But the back is pretty much the same as the front, just with a barcode. Some details about when it was released, who it was released by, that sort of thing. Big Thing was originally released on the 17th of October 1988. I'm glad that they have made the inside like this, like the vinyl. I like that. That's cool. And you know, it has some of the lyrics. Get it up, get it out, get it in time. I like that song. It's catchy, alright. Don't be dirty. All she wants is... We got a little shout out to Yasmin in here. Little shout out. This album would not have been the same without Yasmin. Of course, the other girlfriends at the time I mentioned. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? It's very small. Yasmin, you know. Yasmin's always been there. Yasmin's still here. We love Yasmin. Yasmin's great. As you can tell, I'm a Yasmin fan. Really like Yasmin. Okay, so I have the track list now. The track list is Big Thing, I Don't Want Your Love, All She Wants Is, Too Late Marlene, Drug, It's Just a State of Mind, Do You Believe in Shame, Palomino, Interlude 1, Land, Flute Interlude, The Edge of America, and Lakeshore Driving. So, quite a lot of songs on this one compared to the others. Not really that many more considering that 2 of them are interludes. I believe the first 3 albums had 9 tracks and then Notorious has 10. Big Thing has 12. So the CD itself is actually red. And I thought it would be, I don't know, I thought it would be kind of like halved. I thought there might be like half pink, half orange. Obviously the cover, it's, you know, colourful, pink, orange, yellow. So I'm quite surprised the CD is red. But of course, like the others, it has the track list on. There's the CD for Big Thing, the CD itself. Now to put it back, give me 4 days notice. The booklet is a little bit paler than the album cover. I don't know if you can really tell on the camera. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, I think you can. But it is a little bit paler, it's not as bright as the album cover. The inside is just the same as the inside of the vinyl, really. So pretty much there's some lyrics to the songs, do think maybe the full lyrics to some of the songs are on here, but not all of the songs. There's the lyrics for Land, there's the lyrics for Do You Believe in Shame, the lyrics for Big Thing. How are they telling people Big Thing isn't a dirty song when one of the lyrics is literally shake it up, shake it out, shake it all the time, and lick it up, suck it up, stick it outside. Stick it outside? It's gonna get cold. Eat it up, beat it in time. We're just gonna leave it. But anyway, there is Big Thing. So there we go, the new releases of the first 5 Duran Duran albums on CD. As I said, I do like this cardboard packaging, the cardboard sleeves for the CDs. However, because they're gatefold, they do tend to not stay closed. But if you're putting them on a shelf amongst other CDs, then they're going to get pressure anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. If you are going to stack them up like this, it does look a little bit, you know, the top one flaps open a little bit. I do like these. I think as well you can kind of display them if you wanted to. You can just, oh my goodness, you can drop them, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. You can display them like this, or you can, even if you like the picture inside, you can actually just have it like a photo frame. It's up to you. Or you could just be normal and put them on your shelf. I want to make it clear, I'm not affiliated with Duran Duran or any kind of brand. I wasn't asked to make this video, you know, nobody was like, advertise these CDs, because I am kind of giving advertisement, aren't I now? Like, you can display it like this. But no, this video is not sponsored or anything. I just wanted to unbox the CDs because I bought them and I thought, well, you know, it's related to what my channel has basically become about, so why not? But anyway, that is pretty much the unboxing of the CDs. As I was saying, you do have to keep in mind, because they are gatefolds, they do spring open, they don't tend to stay shut. I know some people didn't like the idea of the cardboard sleeves, and I can probably understand why for this reason, but I just think they look better. I do prefer the way they look. And as I said, once they're in a box or on a shelf and they're all together, they're not gonna spring open if they're between other CDs. But anyway, that is the unboxing of the new releases of the first 5 Duran Duran albums on CD. I actually quite enjoyed doing this unboxing, so maybe there may be some future unboxings. But anyway, until the next one, bye.